Supergirl is coming to the DC. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, bro. She's gonna be lit.
Thank you for watching Jody's Corner, my favorite.
YouTube was good. It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner. I am here. This guy that's faded out, blurred in the back. Get up in here, man. Show him that sexy, bro.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yeah, there he is.
It's your boy Green Arrow.
I'm Jody Joe, repping that Superman status. And to my right is my man E, a.k.a. Green Arrow, a.k.a.
Green Ranger, a.k.a. Moon Knight, a.k.a. Marvel. What's popping with y'all? Powers, baby.
All right, for sure. Anyway, this is Jody's Corner. Welcome to the channel. Got some breaking news, man. It looks like Supergirl is making her way to the DC film universe, baby.
That's
yeah,
baby. Yes,
I'm the one who said it maybe a year ago, between 9 and 12 months ago, on a live stream I think it was a live stream where I announced my slate. They said, Jody, what's your slate for Warner Brothers to fix it? What movies would you put out? And Supergirl was on that slate, and I said how great a Supergirl movie can be. Supergirl is in my top 5 characters of all time. She's in my number 5, actually. So, Supergirl is coming to the DC. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, bro. She's gonna be lit. DC, stand up. This is exactly what Marvel needs to get their shit together, bro. Competition. But that's the last thing I'm gonna say about Marvel, because I'm a fan of both, so I like to talk about both sometimes. But now, freak, this DC time to shine, baby. What's your thoughts on this, bro? Supergirl getting a movie, man.
Man, I'm happy about this, man. I mean,
me too, man.
the Man of Steel.
Me too.
Well, we got the Man of Steel. We got the Man of Steel, and now we got his cousin, yo. We got his cousin. That's gonna be so hot, bro. We got Kara.
Yes, Kara Zor-El.
Kara Zor-El.
Woo. So
That's
it looks like
bro.
This opens the door, ladies and gentlemen, for more and more House of L. You feel me? Or more Superman, the Superman family. You know, Superboy, and there's different types of Superboys. There's different types of Supergirls.
Connor Kent.
Yeah, you got Power Girl down the line, maybe, or 2 Swag. But basically, what the deal is with Supergirl, I'll give you guys a brief little rundown on her. Basically, she was introduced around, I want to say, the Silver Age of comics, the 70s or late 60s. No, 60s. She probably introduced in the 60s, the early 60s, I believe, around the Silver Modern Age. Whew, you feel me? She comes out. They added to Superman's mythos. They said, "Hey, yeah, Kal-El, you did make it off of Krypton, but guess what?
You ain't alone.
Somebody else made it off of Krypton, bruh."
Yes, sir.
Your cousin down the way been shipped off, bruh, but she just hit an alternate route on her way. She took a little bit longer to get there.
Your oldest cousin.
Yeah, older cousin, yeah. Took a longer route to get there. And the way time and space and all that shit works, because she took a little bit longer to get to Earth, she aged drastically slower than Clark did when he got to Earth, because it took Clark about 4 years to get to Earth. He was about 5-6 years old when he got there, right? So then his biological clock started to tick and he started to age. Kara arrived not until Superman was in his 30s. He was already an established Superman hero that we know. Yep. And here she comes crash landing on Earth. Even though she was sent first, she arrived last.
Well, no, he was sent first and she was sent second.
Well, I thought she was sent first.
No, he was sent first. She was right after him.
I thought she was before him, bro.
No, he was sent first. He was sent first, and his brother sent him. They sent her after him.
I thought the brother was also a scientist who also had his machine and ship, etc. I could have swore. Well, yeah. Hey, whatever went first, last. I thought it was first. Could be wrong. I'm glad you're here for that, Sheik. See, that's what's up. Even though she was sent around the same time as him, she's much younger than him when she hits Earth. Yeah. She looks like about a 22-year-old girl.
She got caught into the Phantom Zone. That's what happened.
She looks like about a 22-year-old girl. She's much younger. Yeah. Superman is already a man. He's already the Superman that we know and love, the protector of the world. So when she crash landed, guess who's taking her under his wing?
Superman.
He, hey, let me show you the ways. Yeah, I understand it's weird, being from Krypton and all that, but you have to understand, this is my home now. These people are good. Let me show you how to be like me, but still be your own person. Now, this is what I love about Supergirl. She stands for truth, justice, honor, all that, but she also has these traits of her own that she makes her own. Her cute, adorable, loving kindness, girl next door, swaggy body material. She has a temper, and she's temperamental at times. She's younger. She's more easier to go off the beaten path. She's learning. So I believe this is great for the film universe because this means more Superman to me. I understand that Shazam came out, bro, and they're talking about Superman's gonna be all in Shazam's film. Let me get that for you, bro. I can't let you go out like that. You got toilet paper right there on your eye. Look at that. No, I got. Allergies. So we're gonna see Superman be so much more ensconced in the DCFU because Supergirl's being made. Now, lots of things you can do with this Supergirl. I can't wait to see who you cast the player. Definitely, she needs to have the traditional colors when she comes to form.
She has to be younger. They have to tell the story right. They got to tell the story right. When she showed up, she came as a young girl because he's a grown man. She came when she was probably like at least
she looked
maybe
between
like
18 and 20.
Well, when she showed up, she was like when they showed up, they did different stories. When she showed up, she was like maybe like still like junior high. She was that point. He was a grown man, and she came. She was probably like junior high status, and that's why he sent her. That's why he
sent her. She was older than that, bro. She was older than that when she hit Earth, bro.
Which story?
She wasn't no 13. I mean, she was older than that.
Which one we going by? Because the one we
the original story, like I read her comic book, man. Her origin, it was a long time ago. I read them back in the 90s. A lot of, yeah. Okay. I read the original. I read her first appearance, and I read her 90s run. But in the total origin, she was like 17, 8. She was between 18. She looked between 17 and 21. She was, I would say, out of high school. She was already like.
She's grown. 17.
She was already grown. Junior high, that's like 13.
Well, high school, that's high school. Okay,
I would say she was more of an adult. She'd be like an 18-year-old, like 18 to 21. She was around that. She was around that. She was like already an adult when she got here. But a young adult, a very young adult who doesn't know much.
She didn't know English at all. Yeah, she didn't know English. She only know Kryptonian.
Yeah, but Kryptonians are smart. They learn the language. That's how it works. But she knew English in the comic though from way back then though. Okay. They spoke English. But what are you going off of? The show or the
story? They changed up her story so much. Like you could go by the show. Like the show is they did a part from the comic book. Another comic book, I think it was at the 52, and then they did.
I didn't read New 52 anything.
And then they
They
did another one where she when she showed up, like even the Smallville version, she showed up. She wasn't grown. She was still young. Clark is always older than her.
Yeah,
but she's older. She's older. She's older than Clark.
She's older than him, but he's older than her.
Yeah.
But she's not older than him.
She used to change his diapers.
Yeah, you have to believe in the whole relativity thing. Yeah. The relativity of time and space. If you ain't buying into that, like you're not into the science of it all, then I can understand how you guys will get confused. But basically, time and space, especially with gravity. Shout out to Interstellar. When you deal with black holes and wormholes and whatnot, time can, especially black holes slow down the clock for the person who is around them, or it could drastically speed up the clock. I believe it drastically speeds up the clock, or slows.
No, it slows it down. It slows it down.
It could be reversed. This is what I'm saying. It's confusing as a motherfucker. But there's some time relativity shit. That's why when she landed on Earth, she was still relatively. She only aged maybe a couple of years.
She said she was looking for Kal-El.
Yeah,
and Kal-El was the one that was there.
She only aged probably a couple of years. Yeah. Biologically within that capsule, but with Superman, he's already been on Earth.
Yeah.
So when he got out that ship, that cryo sleep or whatever he was in from that ship, and that was back long time ago. So Superman is what, 30? He's still, how the characters don't technically age. So he's still about a 33, 34, 35-year-old man. In the comics, he'll never age like Batman.
He aged
between 30 and 35. That's where they're at. So
Yeah, Clark. Superman ages slow than humans.
mine is about 5 years from that. So he's already been on Earth for 29 to 30 years. Shoot, by the time she comes, yeah, he's already been on Earth for like 20, 30 years.
So
That's why he knows so much. So he's the one to take her under his wing and show her everything. And I'm really, man, DC, this is a good mother freaking thing. If you come out and bring out Supergirl the film, which automatically lets us know Superman is going to be around.
Yes, sir.
And I think Supergirl is the female version of a Superman to me. More American Girl teen next door. Oh, about the outfit. I want to see the red, blue, yellow out. This right here. This is my Supergirl. Right here, right there. That's my Supergirl, yo. The yellow trim around her outfit, the perfect blend of royal blue and red, the nice yellow accents, the golden yellow hair, red lips, deep ocean blue eyes, bruh. Now, I'm going to be a little bit picky on this. I understand you want to cast people to look different. You know, shout to Black Charcoal Starfire with the stripper wig and weave.
Yeah. No.
Nah. Blonde-haired, blue-eyed, white girl, bruh. Mm-hmm. That's what I want for Supergirl. It has to be that. Don't do me like that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
We can understand.
And if she ain't blonde hair, blue-eyed, put some contacts in her eyes and dye her hair blonde, just like Khaleesi, bruh.
We understand that y'all want to switch it up. That's fine and dandy, but give us our character.
Man,
give us our character.
Hey, they did that shit in the motherfucking 80s with the Supergirl movie. Last time I checked, she was blonde hair. I don't know. Did she have blue eyes? I think she might have had blue eyes.
She had blue eyes.
Did she have blue eyes in the movie?
Yeah, she had blue eyes.
There you go. And she's also playing in the Supergirl show. That's the mom.
Yep.
Sure I saw season 1 of Supergirl. I liked it. I don't know why I stopped watching. I guess I just fell off because after the season 1, season 2.
It got that.
It's cheese
twist, and then it got that. Cheese.
Yeah. Jimmy Olsen's a black man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now he's Guardian and shit. Like
he's what?
He's Guardian.
This movie gonna be lit. I'm telling you. All you really gotta do is just play it safe, tell the origin, introduce Superman. It's very simple. Mm-hmm. Supergirl's not the type of character that changes anything. Mm-mm. That's the safe part about this film. She doesn't change the narrative. She doesn't change because she arrives on Earth. So wherever she arrives, that's the time she's going to exist in. So yes, she could arrive next year in the DCFU. Boom! Oh shoot, my cousin? Whoa! And then Superman shows her. She'll blend right in. Hi, I'm Wonder Woman. They call me Wonder Woman. Hi, it's nice to meet you.
I'm Clark
Be careful, don't hug me, woman. I'm kind of strong. I'm strong too.
I'm Clark Kent.
Bruh! Meeting the Justice League and shit. That's tight. But there's some things. Wonder Woman is already right. Aquaman looks right. Mm-hmm. Superman is right. Mm-hmm. They just need to bring out his film. But, he's already the right. I like Cyborg, Flash. Let's see what's going to Flash. I'm giving Flash another chance.
Green Lantern. We need our Green Lantern.
And I'm perfectly okay with this Supergirl movie. I think this is a great move, in fact. But I'm already okay with Supergirl coming out 2021, 2020, seeing her film. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely fine with seeing a Supergirl film before a Batman film. If that, it's just, it's good characters like this one, who are also female. That's important too because Marvel's doing it with Captain Marvel, right? Now, Captain Marvel's only Captain Marvel because Shazam is no longer Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was introduced around 1939, 40. He was a ripoff of Superman. DC sued him, won the rights. They kept him. They had the name. They didn't care about him because Superman was the guy. They left him on the shelf. Didn't renew the rights. Marvel said, whoop, we got a Captain Marvel back. So when I see the name Captain Marvel, I'm like, Shazam is really Captain Marvel, bro.
Yeah,
but
he's really, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like,
the company lost their rights for that.
Exactly. For that. I look at Captain Marvel and I'm gonna give her a shot, and I hope the film is good. It just looks like there's too much LGBTQ MCU stuff going on there, and I'm worried about it. But they have a really good opportunity here with them getting the X-Men to bring back Storm, bro. Black Panther is definitely going to be the next phase of the MCU, so I think that they should pair Storm with that. Now, look how that looks beautiful, right? You got Supergirl over here. and Superman. That's a great pairing. Even though they're not in a relationship, I'm just saying as a character, the pairing is good. What do you think?
It sounds good. I mean, the difference is with that. I mean, before they get to do the Storm, they got to get the X-Men part right first before they do that. And then once that, then they can build up and put T'Challa with they could put T'Challa with her together.
You're making me hate that ringtone. I never thought I would hate it. But go ahead.
I turned it off. All right, phone's off.
Yeah. So one more time. If you slip up one more time on this video, bruh, I'm jacking you off with no lube. Oh!
No.
Oh, all right, for sure. Don't test me, bruh.
Nah, but I think, like I said, for this, I think it would, like I say, from there they could put T'Challa and Storm together after they get the around in like maybe like two or three movies
of
X-Men.
Get more in focus. Look.
2 or 3 movies of X-Men, and then start putting Storm and T'Challa together. That will be dope because they have, like I said, they have to get the X-Men right first before they do that. But, yeah.
What about Supergirl?
Supergirl is dope, yo. I mean, having Kara in this right here, doing this part, you know, it's gonna show a lot. It's gonna show a lot of depth with it. You know what I mean? I think this is a good idea for them doing this. Bringing like that Superman that we need, that legacy, that point. You know what I mean? That point of the L. You know what I mean? Bringing that completely out. That is gonna be totally amazing. Plus, too, Kara is gonna teach Clark so much about Krypton. You know what I'm saying? That is going to be so amazing. Then plus, too, Superman being a mentor, another mentor. You know what I mean? Her seeing and inspiring herself to take the mantle of the L, because she didn't know about her abilities until she seen Clark. And by knowing about this and taking that mantle, seeing what her cousin does, inspires her to want to save lives and help people. You know. The same thing that Jor-El put him on Earth for, the same thing that she sees inspired through Clark, through Kal-El. And that's going to be amazing. That's something that I definitely would like to see. That's going to be dope. So, that's a good slate right there. Definitely a good slate. Because like you said, we bring out Power Girl. You know what I mean? Power Girl is what? Kara's Danvers clone. So, yeah. Can't wait.
And I'm looking at that who was said first shit. It's on my head. They're saying they were sent at the same time. I don't remember that. I kind of remember. I guess the same day, motherfucker. I guess at the end of the sheet they both got sent. I guess that doesn't matter. I feel like I remember reading and seeing her ship leaving.
He was first. He's always first.
Maybe because it showed the Supergirl point of view, not put the things together. All right, here we go. Let me go show you guys an image real quick. Not an image, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into this article. I'm sorry this took so long, but how Supergirl could reinvigorate the DC movie universe. Brought to you by the Hollywood Reporter. This is an official motherfucking article, so ain't none of that. There's some speculation going on. What y'all niggas talking about? Nah, motherfucker, this shit is getting traction across all
real news
of news outlets, and the Hollywood Reporter probably the most reputable out of these. So let's go ahead and take a look at this article. It says blah 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 blah. This is how the Superman family of characters can finally compete with those from Gotham City. Let's read. It says the news broke this morning that the Girl of Steel, Supergirl, is on the path towards receiving her own feature film as part of DC's growing cinematic universe. While the project is still in the early stages of development, Oren Uziel, 22 Jump Street, Cloverfield Paradox, will be penning the feature centered around Superman's cousin, Kara Zor-El, who debuted in 1959. This will be, I thought it was 60s, 1959. This will be the second feature to follow the adventures of Supergirl, following the critically maligned 1984 film starring Helen Slater, who is also, like we said, who also is cast in the original Supergirl television show to play the mother of the current Supergirl, Melissa Benoist, or Benoist. Do they call her Benoist or Benoist?
I think it's Benoist.
Probably Benoist. I don't know. All right. Here we go. Despite not having The silver screen presence of her cousin, Supergirl, has made quite an impact on the small screen, where she guest starred in Superman, the animated series, Justice League Unlimited, Smallville, and more recently led her own scripted series, Supergirl, on the CW, which is heading into its 4th season. Though her self-titled comic series has seen a number of creative shifts and directions in the recent years, the current series, which sees Kara's mission more directly tied to Clark's, seems to promise a more integral and consistent title. Despite approaching her 60th anniversary next year, the time for Supergirl to take flight has never been more pertinent. Let's read a couple more. The announcement of a Supergirl film is another sign of the shift at Warner Brothers' DC vision as executive Walter Hamada guides the cinematic universe forward. That's very important, guys. It denotes a significant shift and is looking good for DC going forward. So far, what Walter Hamada is doing is pretty much incredible.
Cleaning the slate, starting all over, making it better.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's go ahead and read on. It says, where did I stop at? Oh yeah, with Batgirl and several projects starring Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn in development, including Kathy Yan's film based on the comic Birds of Prey, Warner Brothers is fully embracing the appeal and necessity of female superheroes. No doubt fueled by the success of Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman in 2017, baby! Yeah! Shout out to that Patty, motherfucker.
Shout out to you, Patty.
I tried to let you guys know that Wonder Woman was going to be the savior of the DCEU and make this shit the right. It was going to write the shit, put the movies on her back, and carry it through the wilderness, bro. And now we gotten better movies now, bro. I told you. Shout out to Patty Jenkins made this shit pop, bro. I told you, motherfuckers, bro. I don't want to listen. Shout out to Jody's Corner, where we stay breaking the motherfucking news. All your other favorite YouTubers is just a year or two too late. All right, so let's go back to this article. All right, but a Supergirl film doesn't. There we are, we're right here. But Supergirl film doesn't just have the power to boost the cinematic power of DC's leading women. It also has the potential to open up the world of Superman on a film in a way that hasn't been done before. I should have read this article before I started. God dang, is she saying all this shit else? I swear I ain't read this article yet. Despite the fact that many are eagerly waiting for Warner Brothers to announce the new Superman solo film, a Supergirl film can create the property alive and hopefully feature Henry Cavill in some degree, while the studio figures out how to best reintroduce the character for a film of his own. Man, this article ain't lying, but I'm telling you right now, bruh, this article took it from me. I said this shit a year ago, bruh. Hey, man.
Cut the check, bro.
Cut the check, Jody. Hey, Jody's Corner, send that shit my way. 3651 South La Brea Avenue, number 958, Los Angeles, California, 90016. Playing with these motherfuckers, bruh. Anyway, let's get back to reading, bruh. You know, my subscribers know we break news here. In terms of Superman, Warner Brothers is in a similar situation with Batman. Let me go ahead and read this last paragraph. You guys are probably tired of hearing me read. But in terms of Superman, Warner Brothers is in a similar situation with Batman. Despite the Cape Crusaders' next solo feature having been announced, with Matt Reeves at the helm, the studio seems committed to getting the script right before a release date is set. Instead, properties like Birds of Prey, Suicide Squad, and the Joker will keep the spirit of Gotham alive while the Bat waits in the shadows. I believe that's good. I'm okay with that.
Next time, yeah.
As many audience members and fans know, Batman is bigger than Batman. Gotham is Gotham. And, to borrow a sentiment from Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's run on the character, Gotham is Batman, Robin, Nightwing, Batgirl, Harley Quinn, the Joker, and a whole host of others. Gotham is a feeling and an identity, one we're seeing shaped with DC Cinematic Universe. At least in terms of films announced, Warner Brothers recognizes the potential for Batman's universe, a cinematic universe unto itself, though it's unclear if and how Reeves' movie connects to properties like Suicide Squad and Batgirl, as it's said to focus on a younger Batman. Supergirl could be the means for a similar strategy that sees the world of Metropolis open up and expanded in the same way that Warner Brothers plans to do with Gotham. In fact, this plan, though having surely evolved, may have been in the works since Man of Steel. That's some bullshit. That's the first piece of bullshit I read. Nigga, this project was not in the works since no motherfucking Man of Steel. There wasn't no plan. Wasn't nothing in the works. Shout out to this motherfucking
throwing it out
movie.
there. Yeah, they just throwing that shit out there. Not yeah. Trying to goat it up.
This is great news. I believe this. I can get behind this film 110%. You know, I'm a little bit biased because I'm a Superman fan. I love Superman. I have a whole Superman section of trophies and stuff. Like, shout out to my subscribers, man. Shout out to Cecil and Darren TSC and Will 97. Shout out to Anthony Rodriguez for being recent with it. Shout out to L. There's so many people that I can name that shout out to everybody who sent me something. I have a huge Kryptonian Supergirl. Got a Power Girl. Man, I ain't playing with these niggas, man. I'm showing these niggas what's up, bro. Let me get this Supergirl up out of here, bro. Go ahead and talk to him, E.
Yeah, y'all, this is amazing news right here. I mean,
shit is amazing, bro. This ain't no joke. This ain't no game. I don't do this shit for fun.
The last time we had Supergirl was a long time ago, but to actually finally get a different type of Supergirl, a point of a Supergirl that we've all been waiting for.
Shout out to Power Girl, bro. Shout out to Power Girl, bro. Tickle big. Shout out to Power Girl, bro. This ain't no game.
Girl site.
Don't do this shit for fun. I got my Power Girl. I got my Superman on deck. Look at that Superman. I hate taking stuff from the collection. But I gotta go to my Kotobukiya suits, right? I'm gonna break out that Kotobukiya. I gotta break out that Kotobukiya, baby. Woo! This ain't no joke. This ain't no game, bro. This ain't no game. Mother freakers. And last but not least, I dropped the base. Oh, pick it up for me, please. It's right there. Oh, it's no broken. Kara. There we go. This ain't no joke, bruh. Shout out to my Supergirl. Look at her. She got that outfit on. Look at that. Got the rocks right here. Look at that. That's nice, bruh. Ain't no game. I don't do this shit for fun. I do it for fun, but I do it for passion. You know what I'm saying? I also have animated. I have other Superman up here too. Animated series Superman. This ain't no joke. Shout out to Superman, bro. I'll say that. Okay. So, did you just get up and leave, mother? See, I done told you, bro. See, we recording right now. I know it's a little. Pull your pants down, bro. Let me go ahead and jack this motherfucker off. No lube, brothers. Come on.
Shout out to these punk ass allergies, man. I hate allergies.
Why is your face wet?
Put water on it.
You put what on it?
Put water on my eye and everything.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end this video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more real content. This is great. The DCU. Oh yeah, just to let you guys know, we live stream every Wednesday and Friday. So this Wednesday is gonna be on my channel. Wednesday 4 p.m. Be there Pacific time. Friday, we're having a special game trivia kickback. We're going to be drinking and having fun, chilling live. These live streams that we do every week are about 5 to 6 hours. So if you're a graveyard shift, or you ain't got shit to do on a Wednesday, subscribe to Jody's Corner. We give you guys the most fieriest live streams you've ever seen on YouTube for hours at a time. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm Jody Joe, repping that Superman status. This is my motherfucking man, E. We are 2 parts of the Just Does Lit.
Yes, sir.
We out this thing, man. Deuces. I'm serious about pulling them shit down. Let me see what's so up.